Yo YouTube, quick one this morning. It's day 36 and I've got to work. I've got to go and film, so I'm getting the train to Wales. But I gave myself like a quick 45 minutes of back testing this morning, and I think I've finally got. I've simplified this, right. I'm gonna look for that. I haven't really looked through this again, but I'm gonna simplify that. But this was the thing that's important. Just use one time frame, man. So for example, let me show you this chart that I've just done. And this trade hit for like fucking 10 to 1, but honestly, like, to start with, it was kind of a scare, and I was just thinking, I probably could have took a little bit of profit here, but let me explain what I'm doing. So I go to the 1 hour, right? 4 hour, I don't even bother with the daily now. So 4 hour, previous day high, previous day low. And then all we do is from the top down, we just mark out all the POIs that make sense. Doesn't matter, just mark them all out. If they make sense, then mark them. So we got this one extreme. Realistically, nothing under that should be going. So we got that as an extreme. We got that. I had liquidity there, dropped down to 30. Added that one, which I thought makes sense because liquidity is there. Then I recognised previous day high, so we could just sweep that and go. Dropped to the 15. I had one here. I think I also had one here or here. I took it off now. And then even putting an obstacle, because what I've realised is we need to just know where the reactions are going to happen, whether they're big or small. Obstacles are still going to give us reactions, and so will the wrong POIs. That's what I'm saying. Just draw them all out, and then here's what we look for. So once we draw all of them out, we got a rough idea of the trade. So go back to 8 o'clock, right? So we're here. So straight away I'm going to do that because there's another 15-minute one. Let's say I draw 15. I haven't got time to do it now, but let me just quickly do this. So draw that out. Then all we do is look for the obvious liquidity to be taken. Right, so I'm going to draw that out there. And we either look on the 5. If there was obvious liquidity taken on the 5, then cool. If there wasn't, it looks like it might have been that, but still, like, this isn't enough for me to want to get in that right now. And it's fine because with this strategy, you're just going to keep ping-ponging and bouncing off POIs and you'll eventually get something. So, you know, we could look at that, to be fair. There's the internal, see what happens from that sweep. But then I also want to wait for, so there we go, we took that. But what I was going to say is I want to wait for confirmation candles like this. So instead of just marking that out, knowing the liquidity is there and going in, the very least confirmation I want is to see liquidity taken on whatever time frame it is, and then see a candle like that. So let's say that we did do that, 2.7, and then all we do here is, instead of, like, okay, say this was, I know this is going up anyway, but you know, you could just all I could do there is just target the next POI. Okay. Fucking hell, okay, that didn't hit. But this is, yeah, I'm just doing this fast anyway. Okay, that was embarrassing. Cool. So the next one I had was here. And then same again. So here, where's the liquidity? We haven't got clear liquidity. I am rushing this because I've got to go, but we haven't got clear liquidity. So if there was no liquidity there, then that means that's the liquidity. So we just wait. See that taken, wait for the blue signal, and then we're going to enter there. safe stop loss. Remember, I always add 0.5 pips to whatever stop loss, so that's 2.7, so 3.2. And we just target up there, and we're off. So I already know that this plays out. What I was saying is, like, that would have been a safe target one because it hit off the opposing point of interest. And then price did come back, like, scared me, and then went all the way to this higher point of interest. But, okay, the point is this. All we're doing is trading 5-minute structure or immediate breaks of structure, right? So this is why it's helpful to draw out all these POIs, because then once you've drawn them out, you don't need to keep thinking, what range am I in? You're literally just playing the most recent breaks of structure and where the liquidity was swept. So for example here, most recent break of structure was there, liquidity got swept there. So I could have still got that, I could have still took that as a win, like, realistically. Yeah, like, I jumped in too early here. Maybe the liquidity wasn't clear enough. I think I kind of rushed that one because I thought I knew what was going to happen, but obviously I didn't. But as you can see, like, just by drawing these POIs out, even if I just took that and went down to there, like, the problem is you don't, it's not as simple as that, because you still got to have a bit of a bias and saying, like, okay, which ones are going to be respected, which ones aren't going to be respected, and realistically is price going to go to each one. But, like, doing the top-down analysis first and seeing, okay, from the 1 hour, we should, like, realistically, we're still bullish. We're just waiting for a small pullback to go higher, and then it's, the trick is then all these little POIs, these key levels, these order blocks, like, they're all now things that we're just waiting for reactions of, and we just wait for the full reaction. Even drawing out obstacles, I think, is important. But yeah, just literally following 5-minute market structure. So there, I saw that as a breaker structure. It wasn't the clearest breaker structure, but I saw that as a breaker structure. And because we was at previous day low, I thought potentially we might have just swept previous day low and we might go higher. So that's why I just entered there, and it was a nice little trade. But then we can just keep going. So 5-minute market structure, look, we got literally another POI there. I didn't even see that there before. But we got another POI there. So we can see that this is clear. Look, it's close to the order block. Wait for the sweep, which has just happened. But realistically, I feel like that I could enter on that. So let's say I entered there. 2 pip stop. I don't know. I actually don't know if this is gonna run. I know the direction that we was aiming for, but I don't know if this is gonna run. Okay, so that didn't run. Okay, maybe. Oh man, I'm ruining this because I'm rushing it. But basically, my point is just trading the 5-minute market structure. So, and then look, we know once price comes up here, we're in a 15-minute zone here, tapped in, waiting for liquidity to be taken. So it's gone all the way up, and now it's making it push down. Any clear places? There might have been an entry. It's not the most clear. I feel like we could definitely go higher, but again, I already know what's going to play out, so I know this goes. I'm pretty sure this goes anyway. Yeah, and then we can come back. I know it comes back, but yeah. Basically what I'm saying is just following the market structure of the most immediate breaks. So, and giving these things is helping us in the range, because now I know realistically I want to be looking for shorts because we've hit this 15-minute POI. I really rushed that. I'm going to try and do a better one, but I basically wanted to get that out my head before I go. But I think these, let me just show you the most key ones that I think. That one is a key one. I'm going to put that in yellow. Trade every time frame. Don't confuse yourself by zooming out. Just change time frame. That's a key one. Simply waiting for clear liquidity. Key one. And the clear one. Most recent market structure breaks. And that's it. But yeah, I've really got to go.